Hi, Jeremy Murphy. I'm excited to share my asthma story with you today, so you'll see and hear that in the next several snaps throughout the day. Thanks for listening. Who am I? I'm a run-streaking asthmatic ultramarathoner. Doesn't sound like they should go together, does it? I had my first asthma attack at the age of 12, 35 years ago. It's been a roller coaster ride to deal with this disease, but I've found some things that have helped me a lot. Nothing scares asthmatics more than I can't breathe. And the hard part is, we can't always tell you that we can't breathe. After my overnight stay in the hospital, I saw a specialist who confirmed that I had asthma, allergies, and bronchitis. You're probably asking at this point, what is asthma? What is bronchitis? What are allergies? What are allergies? A hypersensitive reaction to an irritant or allergen can cause congestion, sneezing, other symptoms. What triggers asthma? For me, things like cold air, exercise, things I'm allergic to, foods, smoke, other irritants, allergens. Other asthma triggers for me include dust, mold, legumes, peanuts, soy, etc. My early asthma battles were tough. I couldn't run a quarter mile without wheezing. I was having to take all this medication. Some of the pills were so large I couldn't swallow them. My dad and my brothers encouraged me to run, but I didn't have their speed or stamina. I kept getting tired and wheezing, coughing, sneezing. Sometimes the asthma medication I took worked, sometimes it didn't. It was a roller coaster ride. It was trial and error experience with the doctors. A pivotal point in my asthma journey was reached when my doctors told me I could no longer play football. I was devastated. I was crushed. My asthma doctor told me, "You're too small to play football. You should go run instead." And I thought, "Doctor, you're crazy. I don't even like running." My sophomore year of high school, I did the unthinkable. I went out for cross country. It was a newly created sport, and I loved it. Running cross country wasn't easy at first, but I found that I really loved running outside, and I couldn't believe that. That was crazy. What I learned in cross country and in track after a little experimenting is that what I lacked in speed, I made up for in endurance. That surprised me. Asthma can be very cyclical. There were some setbacks. There were times where I needed more medication, trips to ER, and more rest. In college, I ran even more. My running was unbridled, and finally, I became a marathoner. In college, I took a running class from a marathoner, and he showed me how to run a marathon, despite my very big doubts that I could do it. In my first marathon, I ran a 3:27. The following year, I ran Dallas again, ran a 3:26. That's still my personal record. Asthma is a battle with inflammation. It's a cyclical one, and it keeps coming up sometimes when you least expect it. I ran 15 full marathons and one 50K ultramarathon. But before the 50K, there was an inflammation battle with asthma. Need to rewind the story a little bit. In 1999, I discovered the secret for success for asthma with running: walk breaks. Back to the inflammation battle before the 50K, the doctor put me on more medicine, had to manage my stress better, deal with things differently. So I changed up my nutrition, managed my stress better, ate more of a plant-based diet, and saw dramatic increases in my endurance. I'm a certified RRCA running coach and certified Dr. Sears health coach, helping people with their running and health transformation. Another key to handling my asthma was having a run streak, which started on November 19th of 2013. I've been running every day since. Most important things I've learned about asthma is that I am not my asthma. That has opened up a lot of possibilities. It was a very powerful lesson for me to learn. So what is the best way to deal with asthma? Eat anti-inflammatory foods, take your medicine, get enough rest, get enough exercise. A lot of dealing with asthma has to do with having a positive mindset and believing that you can conquer it or keep it on the sideline.